Hello everyone. In this unit, we have been creating and editing various publications in the Adobe suite. We have created work samples like editing different photos in Photoshop and creating different publications in InDesign. Today, we are going to be working with Adobe Acrobat, in which you are going to be creating a digital portfolio about yourself. Portfolios are a great way to showcase yourself to future employers or even, in this case, to your peers in this online community. For this assignment, you are going to be creating a digital portfolio about yourself using Adobe Acrobat. You will demonstrate proper usage of Acrobat by uploading and adding various types of files to your portfolio, and you will need to create, choose, and edit different documents to include in your portfolio. With all of your school computers that you have been given, you have access to the entire Adobe suite, like Photoshop that we've been working with, InDesign, Acrobat Reader, Dreamweaver, which is for coding, and then today we're going to be using Acrobat. So here is an example of what your finished project could look like. This is the one I created. So in Acrobat, we use folders to organize all of our information. So for example, this photo represents where I traveled one summer to Maine, and then in each folder it talks about a particular time. So this is my introduction to you guys. This is me. This is my family, and I have various photos on there. Again, I have some details about my family on there as well. Okay. My favorites. Again, with little captions down here at the bottom. And then vacations, because I love to travel, as you guys know. Okay, so now that you have seen an example of your finished project, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your home screen. You're going to go down to the Start menu. And the easiest way to do this is to just type in Adobe. And it should pop up under Programs where you can click Adobe Acrobat 9 Pro. So go ahead and click on that. Oh, because I have mine open. Okay, so when it first loads, you'll get a blank screen, and that's totally fine. Nothing's going to pop up saying that you need to like create something. You have to tell the computer what you want to create. So you're going to go over where it says Create, and you're going to say Assemble PDF Portfolio. Okay, so this is where I was talking about depending on the layout you choose will depend on what your portfolio looks like. So the one I picked was on an image, but you can pick basic grid on an image. You can have it revolving, as you can see over here, or you can have the sliding row. I'm just going to click on an image again. And so here it wants me to pick an image for my background. And I'm just going to click the one that I had before. So again, where I traveled in Maine. Now, when you go to create your folders, you will click Create a New Folder down here at the bottom. And when you click it, it's going to ask for the name. So your first folder that you're going to have to create is Introduction. Now, it's going to pop up down here. When you want to place something somewhere, you can just click and drag it. So I can have it over here, I can have it down here, over here, and so on. To be able to put things in certain folders, you have to double click on the folder. When you double click, you will see over here on the left, you have your home, which will take you back to your home screen, and then you can double click and it will show you that you're in your introduction folder. When you want to add certain files, you can just click Add Files down here, the same spot where you found Create a New Folder. So you can click Add Files. And again, if I just want to do my introduction, so here's a photo of me whenever I was hiking. And then right here is where I can add my description. So this is me hiking, and I was impressed by the bag Inflation. Okay. So again, to go back to my home screen to add more folders or whatnot, I'll just click Home. Okay. If you decide you don't like your layout, you can change it. So this is what my introduction would look like with the revolve. Okay, and then the sliding row, same thing. When you want to add folders, again, you just create Add, and then the next folder you have to add would be like Family and Friends. Okay, and so I just added them over here, and here they are. It does not matter what layout you decide to go with, just whatever layout fits you best. Okay, and again, if I want to put anything in this particular folder, I'm going to double click it, and then I'm in this folder. Now for your assignment, you have to have descriptions about yourself in which you have to type a paragraph because you're not here to physically explain it. So in order to have a paragraph, you need to save a description of yourself in Word or Google Docs as a PDF. Okay, so just a quick step on how to do that. You can just go to File, Save As, wherever you're going to save it to. And then the Save As type, you'll need to save it as a PDF. Okay, and that way after you save it, you'll be able to insert it into your whichever folder you want. Okay, a few more things. When you go down to add a header, or welcome and a header, you are required to have a welcome statement. So you can choose to have it going across the entire time, or you can choose to do the welcome. When I first opened mine, it popped up with a welcome statement. So here's my welcome statement. It welcomes you into my portfolio, what you're going to find, and to go ahead and explore. So we're going to click go ahead and get started, and that's where my folders are. Okay, so there's your welcome statement. You can choose which way you want to go with that. Okay, your color scheme. So this is where you can decide like what your background color is. I went with my favorite color, red. Again, that is your preference. Any other details that you need to add in here, this is not required, but this is to help you stay organized. And then when you are ready, you will just save it. Okay, so again, today you will be creating a portfolio in Adobe Acrobat. And if you have any questions, just let me know.